one data point which we're adding to that deck this morning is the Fastenal earnings report, which showed daily sales growth decelerating through the quarter, which I think is interesting, from 11.2% in January to 9.6% in February to 6.8% in March.
It decelerated. I am shocked by that. It decelerated from every single month, that every single day on the call that we say things have been decelerating. Fastenal decelerated. Wow, look at that.
It's actually been doing it for longer. If you started out back when we moved to quad 4, it was well into the high teens. But the important thing to recognize about that, which doesn't, I think the surprising part of it is that doesn't sound negative, right? That doesn't sound as low as it could be, right? It could be down year over year. Is that's pretty much where pricing is, right? So they're taking a lot of price year over year. So on sort of a volume basis, that's likely slipping into negative territory. So the sub indices there are also interesting. Non-residential construction, also decelerated, is down negative 3.5%. If you think about steel, that's an important metric there, where non-residential construction is the most important end market for steel. So there's just a lot of decelerating data across the Fastenal earnings report.
If you're a former CNBC watcher or a gawker or a nodder or whatever, beat doesn't mean anything. Companies throughout the quarter whisper, guide, whatever, do one-on-ones. Numbers go down so that people can beat them. What matters is where the rate of change is going. So again, and getting that 1, 2, 3, 6 months ahead of time correct. Big issues coming here in earnings season. It's going to be nasty. That's the other thing Goldman's trying to say. Well, there's a pretty good chance now, and they put this note out right after the CPI to get the FOMO really going. There's a pretty good chance now that the CPI being bullish for, I guess they thought the NASDAQ, which closed on its lows, earnings expectations are now low enough, because the street's gone to down 5 to 7% year over year from last quarter, which was down 3 to 4. Meanwhile, NASDAQ earnings are down 76%. Never in the history of anything cyclical do stocks just go up because they're less bad than down 7 to 10 when they were prior. What were Deere's earnings up? I mean, and again, it's incongruent to say Deere didn't hit the mother of all bubble highs when earnings were accelerating, but that as soon as they're decelerating, it's all priced in.
It's always worth thinking about Goldman's conflicts of interest, as they say that, what do their clients want them to say? What does their own internal book want them to say? I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't take it all that seriously. Although occasionally they make good points, right? So
they make good points for sure to play against. I mean, it's like, this is Isaiah Thomas against Michael Jordan. Bring it. I want Isaiah to say, I want him to chirp me all day, every day. And I want to play against that. I want to play against Goldman every day.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.